Welcome back to more Hearts of Iron 4. I've had a few requests to restart the 1944 Downfall Survive series, so yes, it is back. We are on series 2, so if you missed the first series, I'll leave a link up here for the playlist, so check it out. But if you haven't, the short of it is we are playing the 1944 Downfall mod, and we're playing as minor nations, Axis minor nations, and seeing how long we can survive. So to start us off, we are playing as Romania. So a good, solid nation to start. We will see how we end up doing. If you do want to stay up to date with the series and the channel, please hit the subscribe button. So because we are playing as a minor nation, we will disable the Soviet offensives. Otherwise, it's just far too difficult. So Romania, here we are. This is what 1944 looks like. So we've got a bit of an invasion down in Italy we have to deal with. Obviously, we are a few months out of D-Day hitting up here, and the Soviets are ever present. So they are almost on our border. So in terms of national spirits, we've got Preserve Greater Romania, a Reform that's minor, so that's good. Local development, so that's planes are less, so we might go Air Force. Army Leader, flexible. Medium war casualties, good stability. Fort construction, that's good, we'll utilise that. Recruitable pop, good. Armour license, and the World War. We're on service by requirement. We might up that. We have got some manpower, so that's pretty good. We are on women on the workforce as well somehow, even though we're only on service by requirement, but we will ignore that. But yeah, we've got some manpower, so that's going to be good. Not much, so I might do field hospitals just to hold on to that. We are on total MOB, and advisors, not particularly good ones. We'll take the gentleman for the spy. We'll go for printed terror, I suppose, for a bit of damage to garrison if we take some land. And then just the demagogue, I suppose, get that 100% F support, and then stability increases with that. We'll take the industrial concern for the research, because we're going to need to make a lot of stuff. We'll take army offensive for our chief of army, I think, for the attack bonus. We'll take commerce raiding, definitely. We'll take ground support. Infantry is good. We will take commando for special forces because I'll use mountaineers, and then I'll leave the other two for now. I might use paratroopers later on for Britain, but we'll wait and see. I don't need strategic bombing. So the focus tree's mostly been complete. I would really wish this mod added new focus trees for this point, which would be really cool. Maybe it's something they do later on, but we've got a few places. We can get a research slot. We can get a +5 to factory output. We can get a white squadron, which is experienced soldier loss -10%. That's good. That's a bit like the old hospital. So I think that's probably support equipment, a bit of navy. Now we'll take the white squadron. I think that will help with our experienced soldier loss. So we keep our units all trained up. So yeah, we'll take that 35 days. Decision wise, we'll take both these propaganda, get our war support up, keep it high. We got dig in and hold when we need it, so that does entrenchment and org and defense. Got child soldiers if we're on all adults serve or scraping the barrel. So while I've got the war support, I will go up before I lose it because of bombing and stuff. So we'll go all adults serve. I know it's got negative, but I'll never get that manpower again. And then we can also have some children in the army, so we'll take the child soldiers as well. What else do we want? Is there anything interesting? We'll do improve because our stability is poor. We'll get the worker conditions. So they've got these economic policies. So we'll take the old weapons. Fuel I'm not too bothered about as Romania. We've got loads of fuel. Don't need the gas yet. We will seize the trucks because we'll definitely just take some free trucks. And we'll also... Have we got enough trains? Yeah, but they're going to get bombed, I suppose. So we'll take more trains as well. We'll take the free trains. We'll get, well, we've got an agency, but we'll get the army department going. Research, we'll do industry. We've got a bonus as well, so that's good. We'll go for assembly line production, and it is on dispersed. We'll continue down dispersed. And do I want new guns or is artillery? Artillery ain't got a bonus, so let's go get some new guns going. I'm going to build forts along the Soviet, well, not the Soviet border, but our river line, because that's the easiest holding place. So we'll let the Germans lose a bit of territory, and we'll hold there with our forts, and then we'll just get anti-air everywhere so they don't bomb us to absolute oblivion, including our industry. Production-wise, we've got some guns. We've got 30 mils anyway, so all of that I'm going to be building. That's fine. We'll also go get some trains because they will get bombed. We'll get more guns, more support, get the better artillery, well, the most modern one anyway. Anti-air's fine. We'll give that an MIO. Don't know why they don't start with MIOs, but we'll take them. We need some steel, so we'll go trade with the Germans for some steel. All that's done. And then we'll just make some subs. We're going to be convoy raiding the hell out of the Soviets in the Black Sea. And I think that will do. Army-wise, we've got 46 divisions, which is nice. I have a mixture of things that I don't really want. So what are we running with? Wow, they are chunky boys. 20 width, well, 7 twos. The Royal Guards. I think they're going to be too expensive for us. Got Mountaineers with a support. Mountaineers, we'll get rid of that. Definitely don't want that. 24 with some support equipment. Yeah, I think I'll go with these. I will knock them down to, I'll do my 9 ones that I like to do. I think that'll be enough and we'll be able to afford them. Then we've got artillery, support equipment, anti-tank and cavalry. So I'll get rid of the anti-tank. I don't think I'll need that, and we'll get anti-air definitely. And then we'll add in logistics. No, field hospitals is what I wanted. We'll add field hospitals in as well for the trickle back. And that's what we're going to be running. So let's convert all of these. Can't get more mountaineers, but I will. Have we got any of the? Oh, we're down Grand Power Plant, like that. But we'll do a few more of these mountaineers so we get some more cap for the special forces. And then we'll see how many we can change a few for mountaineers. I want to send these down to Italy as soon as possible, help up there. And I know mountaineers will do wonders in Italy, but we'll change the rest to our normal infantry. So I'm going to leave 21 divisions here ready for the Soviets. We'll do a fallback line along the river, like I said, where we're building our forts, and let the Germans just sort of slowly retreat into our fortified position to hold. And then we'll give him a general. We've got a few, so that's not bad. You can have him. We'll take the one for Italy can have. I thought it was Mountaineer, it's Hillfighter, but that's still good. And then our Field Marshal Petrol has got Logistic Wizard, which is fantastic. We're going to take our main Mountaineer army down to Italy to help out first. We have got quite a big, well, an average air force to begin with, so we'll get them on air superiority and close air and logistic strike and send them to Italy as well to help out there. Hopefully we can push the Allies out. Right, they are starting to push. What used to happen is the Allies here would just do a really weird reorg and run off for a minute. So hopefully they'll do it again and we can swipe in, but I'm not sure how much of an update this mod has had recently. Now they've not done what they normally do and run off, but they have sort of left only a few units here. So if we can pin the mountains, we might be able to push and take the Napoli, hopefully. I know we haven't got equipment and supply, but we'll get that. I feel like this is too big of an option to not take. No, there's loads in Napoli. However, they are running out the mountain, so we might be able to circle from here. Oh, they have let us take that. So we do a little pinning manoeuvre here and a pinning in Napoli. Once they stop attacking and we win, we should be able to push out. Yes, there we go. Napoli surrounded, and so's the few divisions in the north there. That's good. So as long as we can hold this position, we've got a couple of encirclements. We pin and move. Our mountaineers are too quick for them, so we've pushed them out majority. We've got a nice circle here if we can hold on to it. We just need to reinforce these troops. I am going to switch over to superior firepower. With the artillery in the divisions, it will just make more sense with the soft attack. So only a few we're missing out on doctrines. Our Soviet line is holding. They are on our line now, but that's fine. The forts in the river is fine. We can just close off this pocket. There's a few Americans gone. They are pouring into Napoli, which I'll have to do something about, but they should starve out, hopefully, and we'll be able to push them out as well. So the ones on the Soviet border, I'm just going to put down to 20 width and lose artillery because I don't have enough artillery, and I'll upgrade them later. And then we've got these main ones with the artillery in the actual front line, so we should be able to push as Napoli once they stop pushing. It says we're not winning this, but they do sort of lose 1 or 2 divisions each time we attack, so we'll keep doing that. Soviet border is fine. They're not going to push there, especially the winter at the moment, although that is coming to an end. And that is Napoli done. Once we lose this last tank, we lost a bit of equipment doing that, but never mind. Leaves a bottleneck down here, but there's nothing we can do about that. I think that'll be fine. The Italians will be able to hold that. We need to work on looking to D-Day. Few more days and it will be off. So because they get a big bonus for like a few days, I'm going to use digging and hold for 12 days. That does. So we'll do that, and then that'll counter their bonus. Oh, D-Day is not happening where I thought it would. Not a massive problem. We just need to move some troops around quickly. They were not hitting the historical Cherbourg, unfortunately. We'll do a little last stand to hold. We need to just hold the ports. How long is the UK's bonus is the question. D-Day bonus, 12th of June. 4 more days we need to hold out while they're really powerful. That notification is really late. Thanks for that. Right, we didn't lose any ports, but we had to do a couple of last stand. They've got 13 divisions they've landed, so we should be able to surround them before they take a port. The Soviets are starting to push. We haven't lost Italia, just a bit of micro in to hold on to that at the moment, but that's fine. Yeah, there goes some helmets popping. The Germans are reinforcing with some panzers as well, so that is D-Day mopped up. Come on, this is actually taking so much longer than I thought. Come on, Germans, help me push in. There we go, disappearing. D-Day is gone, although there are some more troops in Portsmouth, but we shall hang around in case they decided to show up anytime soon. No, they've got massive naval supremacy, so they definitely will be. We've got some equipment, so I'm going to, once I've held this line, start with some port guards. Before I get to port guards, actually, I might change the 21 divisions on the Soviet border to our better divisions with the artillery in it, so we start inflicting some good damage. We do need a bit of artillery and anti-air, but we can make that because we're not losing too much. For some reason we gain some close air support and tank destroyers and things and tactical bombers, no idea how. Where's that come from? Who knows? Right, we'll just convert them though. I think I gained some infantry equipment for that, so we'll just go make some 10 widths for now. Pump a few of these out and help out on the Atlantic wall, because Germany is in no state to hold their own lines. Going to use the 21 divisions over here to just do a bit of port guarding for a few months, just so there's any surprise D-Days. Oh look, a surprise D-Day 2 in the right location before my troops are there. I mean, luckily the Germans held the ports actually there. A few divisions, a truck and a armoured division, they'll be crushed. Oh, there is a bigger invasion down here, so quickly get my divisions, closing that one off, and then get the rest of them down into Brittany area, half of them down there to close that. They are trying to push out, but we have reinforced pretty quickly. The Germans are sending panzers in as well, so should be able to push them back into the sea. Few more. Apparently there's 5 divisions, but I think there's more than that there, so we'll just let them close out. Soviets are still trying to push, but we should be doing massive casualties to them now, which is good, so we'll hang on to that. There goes the invasion. They are really trying to push on the Soviet eastern front now, so we are just doing a bit of micro to get them in, but we're fine. We've got forts there, so we're doing okay. Because we've got some port guards and Germany has also reinforced the Atlantic wall, we're going to move our main army back over to the eastern front to deal with the Soviets. They're going to be our next point of dealing with, because the Allies should be okay. They are still trying to push, but we're getting our new reinforcements. I want to deal massive casualties to the Soviets so that we start to then be able to push them, because they'll be low on equipment. So it's going to be a while though, a struggle. Ooh, Bulgaria wants to give me 14 divisions. We would definitely take your 14 divisions, Bulgaria. You are doing nothing with them down here guarding that coast, so we will get you over to France to guard that coast. And you can join my garrison to deal with any D-Day 3.0s. The Soviets are really trying to push here, aren't they? I mean, they're more than welcome. We seem to be holding fine. They're just throwing themselves. I will put some on repair because they are logistic bombing everything I have actually, so we'll do that just so we have some supply still. Going to upgrade my port guards as a temporary, well, I say temporary, we're going to change these ones over so they're halfway between port guards and normal infantry, and then once we need them we can replace them with port guards and upgrade them again. There is a lot of troops in Britain, so they must be imminent. So let's turn them off of training and get them to entrench in. Some of them are still green, but not a lot we can do about that. We need them full org. The US, well, the Allies down here are taking huge attrition there. They have really overstacked that. If the sea... No, they don't. All the sea's allies. That's a shame. Otherwise, I might try naval invasion, but no dice. Soviets still attacking. Their strength is weakening, though, which is good. So maybe a little bit longer. I'm going to take 24 of these port divisions, because I don't think I need them anymore. And we'll make a normal army, and we'll convert them over, so that I don't have to retrain some troops. We've now got 3 full divisions. Just missing a bit of artillery... anti-air support equipment and trucks. And we'll go give them a general, and they can go straight to the Eastern Front, the joy. The Germans pushed a couple of tiles, so I might take this chance. I see a little encirclement here that I might try. We can take these 2 tiles, we'll get a few divisions encircled. They are losing a lot of equipment by the looks of it, because they're not at full strength. Yes, peeled off the first encirclement. If we can just delete these troops, a nice 6 divisions from the board. That should be... Ah, they've reopened the friggin' thing. Ah, they've poured loads of troops in. I almost had the first encirclement, almost a year after playing it, but we'll carry on then. Yeah, they just got absolutely memed back across that river line, didn't they? Bloody hell. That was like 7 full divisions just fine, and then just pushed straight back over by a tank. Brilliant. Oh, I didn't see this invasion. They've naval invaded down in Yugoslavia territory, so let's just quickly get one of our armies. We can spare some troops just to push them out. We'll do the one with the mountaineers, obviously. My god, these mountaineers are absolutely tearing through these divisions. We'll just hold the port, push them back, and then they'll be encircled, and we will now see some helmets pop. Ah, there we go. They are gone. There's... Oh, no, one jumped in. A little tank. That was a big mistake. We have pushed them out of this one port, though. Now on to the second pocket. Oh, Finland, you bastards. Why have you got to do that? Don't switch sides. You've barely lost any ground as well. There's no need for this. I mean, Germany's actually taking a bit of a pummeling here in the Baltics. Okay, we might have to save them. I forgot to try the old trick of making a load of divisions, so we're in a massive equipment deficit, and then seeing if the Germans would like to hand over. They will hand us over some equipment, not any trucks though. Support equipment and anti-air. Wow, they will hand us over. This still works. 30,000. Why have they got so much equipment but they're getting pushed back so far? Just keep pushing down here. Again, we're melting through these. We should get a little encirclement here if we can just take that one tile. Yeah, there we go. And we've melted away those troops as well. Wow, these mountaineers are so OP. Right, if we just take... There we... Oh, we didn't need to take the port, but we have... They are encircled now around Corfu, so we'll take that port out and then we'll crush in these ones in the mountains. A lot of tanks in there as well. Goodbye, American tanks. 12 divisions there. Last few troops we will push out. Well, they're going to get pushed over to Corfu for a lovely sunny holiday. But meanwhile they're going to get absolutely pounded by artillery. So there's another 14 divisions about to disappear. And because the Axis can't be trusted, we will get some new port guards out and put them all along this Yugoslavia border. Just to stop any other Allied naval invasions. Wow, we have got these new 24 divisions courtesy of German equipment, which is nice. So we'll get them out. So we're now at full stacks. 4 full stacks armies. We need to promote a general, and then he can also go to the Eastern Front once I can bloody assign him. Wow, look at the Soviet strength bars. I mean, we're out of winter now. Technically, it's not snowing. It just looks it. So I reckon we're ready to push. We can take a couple of supply hubs, push to like Kiev. Might get some encirclements here. We really need to hit the Soviets while they're down. They must have no equipment whatsoever. Or we are pushing them. I mean, this is a big grind, but they've got so many divisions still. I tried to pull off encirclement, but they've actually walked out of a tile I wanted to encircle, which is annoying. But we can push them, which is good news. We are now capable of an offensive. They're trying to push back as well, which is really stupid of them. So we will definitely be countering. They've got 4 divisions here with no equipment, so we'll just punch through there, I think, over the river line. We can just take one tile. We can get a couple more encirclements. Yeah, there we go. There's 5 troops encircled. Oh, and I missed that one down there. 7 troops encircled there, so we'll just crush those pockets. First few pockets actually defeated. So the Soviets are down to about 350 divisions, 16 million casualties. So they're not looking brilliant, I must be honest. There seems to be a bit of a line here that we can punch along and maybe get another encirclement there. Oh, we're just pounding along the river line to hold as well. We've really got to make use of this. The Soviets have got nothing now. They threw themselves hard at us. I mean, our supply is terrible, but we've got to make use of the time we have. Yeah, come on, take one of these tiles, and there's another good encirclement there, another pocket, come on, yes, and we've got the river line to hold, so that's done. We'll get a offensive line drawn there, and we will crush that. Few divisions gone, that's good. There is a couple of naval invasions, and the Soviets are pushing the Germans, but I think we'll be able to hit back hard now, they're so overstretched. We'll just keep on moving. Look, there's nothing in the south here at all, they must all be in the north pushing the Germans. The ones in the south have 0 equipment, so we'll make use of that. Come on, another encirclement. If we just take another tile, yes. There's a few more encirclements, another offensive line, and we'll close them up. And more divisions they'll have to try and replace, but won't be able to. Right, there's literally no one here as well, so we'll just keep pushing, shall we? We'll keep pushing, grab supply hubs. We're going to make use of this summer, and then we'll starve them out of the winter. Come on, couple, yes, another big encirclement, another averagely good. Averagely good is all we need, just to weaken their numbers. Right, I think I'm going to deal with the German pocket that they've got now. So we'll take one army, and we'll just close these pockets up. That'll be another load of divisions that they've funneled into there, won't it? And we'll crush them, because I assume they've got no supply. I really don't know what the Germans are doing, because these troops are so easy to push out, it's unbelievable. They've got no equipment and no org. Taking the ports, that's a few more. We'll take Danzig as well, and then we'll move over slightly to the slightly bigger encirclement, but again, shouldn't be anything we can deal with. We'll just throw our artillery at them. Right, Turkey's joined in on the war for some reason, but they're not in... They're in the anti-Bolsheviks accord for some unknown reason. I have never seen that, and they've got no one in it. Okay, I might join in on that, and then we'll get a bit of a peace deal and some territory or ships. Right, there's that pocket done of the Soviets. So this one's getting a bit bigger, centered around Rostov. So we'll just close that. We'll take the ports, and then they'll be surrounded. I have created a bit of a border gore here, but my troops were just so easy to run lines in and surround them because they had nothing down here in the mountains. So we'll now just push in, and that's not an encirclement, so I can't do a plan there. But we'll just quickly take the rest of this land. Ooh, I'm getting a bit stuck now. So we've sort of cleaned up at least, so we've got some nice front lines again. But my supply is absolutely terrible. I'm about to enter winter. We have hit the Turkish border and almost at Baku, and they've got 2 divisions. Just finishing off these naval invasion pockets in Germany, and then they can at least put all their divisions back on the main eastern front. I am going to attack Turkey, so I'm going to join this one. So we'll now use these 24 with the Mountaineers just to strike into Turkey and knock them out. They've got so many front lines open. So call to arms. That's got loads in it. I don't want that. I want Turkey. Oh no, that's fine. That has got Turkey. Yeah, we'll do that one. Are they... Oh, they do have about 60 divisions though. I wasn't expecting that. Oh, they've managed to take a port. Oh, there we go. They absolutely just disappeared. They managed to take a port and move out and then just vanish. So that's that mocked up. We do have a little British naval invasion here because of they can get through the straits. We definitely need to knock Turkey out to stop this. I'm going to have to do something I don't want to do because I haven't got any supply to push, I think. No, I can't push. They've got no equipment, but I can't push. So I'm going to wait out winter, and during winter I'm going to do reorganize the railway system, and then we're just going to build a supply hub, and then hopefully by the time winter's over it'll be built and we can just crack on with our invasion of the Soviets. Turkey's got a fair few divisions, but we're just walking around them really. They haven't got enough to cover all their fronts, so I'm just going to grab as many victory points and hopefully we'll just cap them before they do any real defence. Yeah, there we go. Turkey's knocked out. We've won a war. We have won. I don't know what I want. I want the navy really, but I actually don't have enough points for that. We'll just take some land then again. Anything with some steel and resource. We'll take the strait actually. Right, so we've got a bit of land. We've got the strait and we've got some land that has some steel in it. So, I mean, we're still lacking steel, but at least we get some. So it's a bit of a bonus, a bit of a win. It does mean, though, we do have another front line. So we'll have to put some crappy divisions down here, sort of by Syria where the French are, so they don't push in, but that's fine. Soviets are down to about 160, and we've killed 4 million, and they've taken nearly 19 million in total. Germans aren't looking good, and we've lost almost 1 mil as well, but that's good. We have now got our supply hub built, which is also good news. Nothing else seems to be too much of a problem. So I reckon now we're in February, the winter's pretty much ending. We'll see if we can grab some more encirclements and really whittle their troops down so they've got not enough for the front line. Yeah, if I just do some really small wins here, 5 divisions here, 5 divisions there, couple here, couple there, they'll end up with 0 division. We can just take one of these tiles. Ah, there we go, that would do. There's another few more divisions, more men they've got to try and replace but won't be able to, and we'll keep pushing. Oh, Stalingrad is ours, yes, and an encirclement. Stalingrad and an encirclement in one. What a good day. We've done what the Germans couldn't, although they've just taken credit for it. But it was the Romanians. Another little pocket, only 3 divisions, but we'll definitely take that. More troops that they've got to try and replace, but can't. Anywhere that there's a little pocket we can get, we will try and grab it, even though it is still winterish. I think they're so weak now that we can just actually power through. We can do some big encirclements now. They haven't really got anything to stop us. Even their tanks don't stop us. A couple more tiles. We'll take the supply hubs as well so we get supply. Just a few more. There we go. That's better. We will take that win. So we'll just crush this pocket. They must be down to some real small amount of troops. We'll just do an all-out offensive soon and just roll them back. Or there's a big pocket here I reckon I can get. If we just ply on through. All of these are plains, I think. We are in May, so it's getting into the summer months and nothing is going to stop us, I don't think. Right, it's time. I think we're going to do all-out offensive. Moscow and Leningrad is our target. Relieve the Germans. The Soviets have got basically nothing on their front line, so this will be easy. Yeah, all green bubbles, just what we're going to see. The Soviets will not be able to handle this at all. How have they got? What have they got left? Oh, they're down to about 100 divisions. That's not enough to cover their front line, I think. We'll just absolutely melt them away now. And I assume they'll lose some as well, overrun. We're already almost at Moscow as well. And like I said, there's really nothing they can actually do to stop me, I don't think. So the Germans are even hitting back for once. Oh, there is a bit of a naval invasion down here I didn't spot. But I'm going to ignore that because it looks like a stalemate and they're not pushing. So screw it. Oh, yes, Moscow is ours. We've got Moscow. Stalin has fallen. Yeah, the German panzers, did they bollocks. We're in August 48 and Japan is still well alive and kicking. So that's probably why the Allies aren't naval invading the hell out of me, because they're a bit distracted in the Pacific as well, which does help me. We will grab some victory points over the mountains because I'll definitely need them anyway, even though we haven't taken Leningrad yet. But should be that as soon as we take Leningrad, that'll be the end of it. Oh, come on, we're walking into Leningrad. This should be... Ah, 1 division. Come on, let's take Leningrad, and I think we've won it. What? They've got no equipment. How? There's a level 10 fort in Leningrad. There's actually a level 10 fort. Right, we'll go round. Go round and starve them out. There we go, the fall of Leningrad. Is that it? 94, a few more tiles, and that should be it. Way, the Soviet Union is gone, and we actually have a fair bit of war support. Not war support, war score. So let's see what we can get. First of all, I'm just going to puppet, I think. We're going to puppet and get some resources, definitely. Right, so we've got our nice Rush... Oh, Stalin's still alive by the looks of it there. But we have a Russian puppet, so we've got many steels now to use. So that's our resource problem done. All our troops are here. We might as well just quickly knock out Finland as well. They're not in a faction for some unknown reason. I don't know why they're not in the Allies, but we'll quickly knock them out as well while we are on their border. So that's one less for the Germans. So Stalin is still there, which is rather annoying. And he's just occupied Eastern Poland. Why have they let that happen? Why would they let that happen? I mean, I can justify him and take that land, really, can't I? Let's justify him. Screw it. We'll take that land off you. Right, there goes Finland. So that's another one done. Do I want anything? Just then Navy, I suppose. I don't really want any of their land. The Germans can have it. Just doing them a favour. Right, our main next adversary is the British. How are we getting onto this piddly little island, I wonder? I'm going paratroopers. I've decided I'm going paratroopers. I don't think I'm going to get naval supremacy, but I am sort of already getting air supremacy, so we're going to go paratroopers. And if you saw my Roman Paratrooper video recently, I know no one did, so you wouldn't have done, we know that they are definitely OP. So we've got some jets up and about, and they are contesting the air. A lot of red, but we're actually winning this, so it shouldn't be too long. We'll have air supremacy over Europe. So I'm going to hit Wales because based on the amount of troops they have on the coastline, I'm not going to be able to take it. So if we could take Wales, hopefully we won't have as many, and then we can just build a port. That's the plan. Might backfire. Air supremacy is coming. We are shooting them down pretty quickly. So that's fine. Our jets are OP. I'm going to convert the mountaineers to normal troops because I want some more capacity for special forces. And then I can upgrade my paratroopers. I've got 24 of them. But I'm hoping if I can get 20 Withers, they'll be really good fighting force. So that'll be fine because they will have to do some fighting because there's a lot of troops in England by the looks of it. So I'm absolutely destroying their CAS and bombers over the Benelux. And what I'm going to do is quickly switch it to the English Channel so I get supremacy immediately and then we can jump. So hopefully this... Yes, we've got jumpers. We have jumpers. They have landed. Right, everywhere they land, I'm just going to try and build a port immediately. Oh, there's more troopers. They have got... Wow, we actually overpowered them. I didn't realise how good paratroopers are actually fighting as well. So we'll build a port there. Whatever gets built first, we need to push out there and gain some ground from it. Yes, more paratroopers landing. We can grab some free territory. We can definitely hold in now. We just need to be away from where the ports are being built so they don't get interfered with. Oh, yes, we've got some really good troops landing here. That worked so much better than I thought it was. Why does no one else ever do this? Right, hold in now. We might have to do a couple of last stands. They are trying to push, but they're not really able to. But we've got a little while to last for the port to be built. I mean, Dad's army should be ashamed of themselves because they are putting up no resistance. Look at all these troops that are in Portsmouth that aren't coming to the aid. They're just letting us dig in. Oh, I haven't even noticed that the port's already built. So let's go and get some troops in. I don't know why they're not countering me. Now the big boys are here, they stand no chance. If we can take Cardiff, that's another port, and it'll be a nice pocket of divisions. Yeah, look at that, that's got to be 30 odd divisions there. I don't know why the Portsmouth troops aren't coming to help them. I have no idea why, but fine. Right, we've got a good position in Wales now. Let's get our whole army here and knock the British out, and that will be a win. Definitely. Definitely a win. Don't argue with me. Oh, they're really just not mounting an offensive at all. Defense. We've cut them in two now. We've actually cut them in two as well. So we'll push north. We'll take all of Scotland. And then we'll take London. And we should just cap them. They've got a lot of troops in the south, though, I must be honest. So it might be a bit difficult. We've taken Plymouth. So there's some more divisions. Oh, no, they push it back. Oh, no, we got it back again. If we can just hold Plymouth and starve them out of Truro, we'll be fine. There's some more divisions gone. They've got two ports in the south here in Dover and Portsmouth, but we should be able to pin them and just crush them out because they will get encircled once we, you know, cut through them a bit. Right, last few. London has fallen and I wasn't paying attention, and they've got a few stuck in whatever that's called, East Anglia. A few more divisions gone. There's loads in that port. Oh, they just disappeared. Oh, and the United Kingdom has capitulated. And 54,000 guns, 56,000 guns. Thank you very much. There goes the UK. And I am classing that as a win. The British are knocked out. The Soviets are knocked out. We hold most of Europe. There's a few naval invasion pockets. I've just realised they've massively taken Turkey while I wasn't paying attention. But that's fine. We'd be able to push them out easily now. So that is definitely a win. First win of the new series. Pretty sure the old series I only actually won with Italy and Germany. So a good start. Don't say I'm not improving as a player. Hopefully my video quality has also improved. But that's, you know, something for you to say, not me. So hit me up in the comment section what nation you want me to play as next. I'm tempted with Finland because people loved that one last time, and I think I can definitely do it with Finland. So maybe, unless you really spam the comments or something else, I'll do Finland. And yeah, hit the like button if you enjoyed this one. Subscribe to stay up to date with more of the channel, and peace out. Thanks for watching.